afternoon, everybody. We are live today. I'm Danielle.
I'm Jessica.
I'm Bianca behind the camera today.
And whoever notices first is the winner of what is new with us today. Hint, hint. We got our bright colors on because it is our Mother's Day special today. So we're going to show you a bunch of different things of what you can do for your mom, for a mom's customer, for an aunt, a grandma, basically any important woman in your life.
Exactly.
This is going to be the special that you really want to pay attention to, because whether you have a heat press, a vinyl cutter, a sublimation printer, we've got you covered. We're going to show you everything that you can do with any of those items, and then make some memorable gifts in between time.
Yeah. Hello, Deborah. She said, "What's up, girls?"
Hello. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is press a stock transfer. These are already pre-made designs that we have on our website, and the only thing that it requires is that you have a heat press.
And a shirt, but...
Well, yeah, that too.
Minor technicality. I mean, this shirt is totally needed.
Deborah's watching from Georgia. We were just talking about how dark the streets get at night.
We were. I think you were on the phone.
I totally missed that conversation.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow, dark the streets get. Okay. So we have our t-shirt here. And our stock transfers, this is a hot peel. So it gets set at 390 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit with medium to heavy pressure. And I have no idea what pressure we're on. That's good. Okay.
I was doing like medium to heavy earlier.
I was like, I really don't know. All right, so you just take your design, ta-da, place it on your shirt wherever you feel like it's straight.
And it's already mirrored. So if you get it and go, oh, my design is backwards, that's what you want it to be. Or if it has a white coating on the back, you're like, this doesn't have all the colors, just press it. It's there. That's the backing layer.
Okay, so my collar is off the bottom platen right here. My design
and the sleeves and seams.
Yep, everything is where it needs to be. And I think I'm sort of kind of straight. We'll see. All right, and then you just close and lock your heat press. 10 seconds is all you need for this type of transfer. And we're counting down.
And we have a whole list of Mother's Day transfers. I think it's one of the first banners that pops up on our website too. Or you can just type in Mother's Day or Mom in the search bar and they'll all come right up for you. Look how easy.
And
oh, beautiful.
Super bright too.
Stacey said, I wish I had your job.
And ta-da!
Very nice.
So easy, and 10 seconds, and we have a Mother's Day gift. So, gift number 1, down.
I love those colors.
I know.
All right, so now we're gonna, and we also have rhinestones, so that's what this one is. Reprinted at, that's a lower temp, you're at 327 for just about 10 seconds, and then you peel it just like you did this one. So super simple and easy. The next one we're gonna do is, we'll do a sublimation coaster. So you still need a heat press, but if you have a sublimation printer, you're already on your way for this project.
And if you don't, we now offer sublimation transfers with our custom department. So check that out, pwcustom.com.
Look at you. That was a good one.
Trying to be proactive.
There you go. All right, so our blanks for sublimation are already prepped and ready. So they have a polymer coating on them so that the sublimation ink will adhere to the surface. So this had a protective coating on it, so take that off. And this is already printed. This was printed with our SG400, the sublimation printer, on text print paper. And we used Sublimation HD inks for this one. And I'm just going to kind of put it where I think I'm good to go.
Hi, Karen. Hi, Patty. I wish I had a pop socket, because when we move this mug, my phone's going to be like...
And let me just make sure everybody's head's not cut off.
Is that what it's called, a pop socket?
Yeah.
The mom's head, ideally not cut off. Okay.
That would be horrible.
Cut it on like one of me and my sister's heads. That's fine.
All right, and what's our time and temp for this one?
400 for 70 seconds.
Okay.
Do you have
and
a non-stick sheet? Did it fall?
Oh no, I have one over here.
Oh, okay.
And what am I flipping it upside down?
Print side up.
So cork side.
Cork side down.
Yes.
Okay. cork side down.
And we have all the instructions listed on the product page. So some people just see the top part of the page, add it to cart, and keep going. But if you scroll down, you'll be able to see instructions. And for most of our products, you even see a nice, helpful video.
Which is how I did this to make sure we were going to do it right today.
And I adjusted my pressure. I had to take into account for the thickness of my coaster. So I did lessen my pressure because it's thicker than my t-shirt that I just had it on. And you're just going to close and lock. And we'll wait for 70 seconds.
We really need that Jeopardy music.
Yeah,
or,
right?
yeah, the Jeopardy one, yeah.
All right, so while that's cooking, we only have like a minute for it's cooking. So we're going to do some mugs with signed vinyl. So we're going to show you that in a little bit. But just to kind of show you other items for sublimation, this was a sublimation kind of jewelry. We have a couple pieces of jewelry. This is the necklace, pendant. This comes with a disc for you to sublimate, and then we offer extra discs on our website as well. So you could probably just pop that out and then replace it with another disc, or just pile it on top if you wanted to kind of change it up. We also have these little charm bracelets, which are really, really nice. They come 5 with a bracelet and then the bails to go with it. So that way you just hook it right on and you can sublimate each little disc. So those little charm bracelets, they're fun and they're pretty popular too.
Deborah, you do not need a Teflon or craft paper when pressing our transfers. You just press them and peel them and they're good to go. Hi, Evie. Little sister. Nathan's putting up the link for the coasters. Thank you very much. Laura says, if placing the print down, won't any ink get on the bottom platen?
Oh, it sure does, yeah.
Yes, it does, but we have a platen wrap on ours, a lower platen wrap.
You can see, though, it's right here.
Yep.
You can put a piece of paper underneath, like a piece of copy paper, and that will prevent it and keep it clean for you. But we are all done with this coaster. They are so hot when they come out of that thing. And I never remember to get gloves.
Of course.
To prepare myself.
Lettermaster says they're just checking in from Michigan. Hello.
All right. Okay, so the other sublimation product that we're going to do is the ceramic tile magnet. So these are other ones that we have on our website. And we already have the picture attached. Again, it was with the SG400, the Sublimation HD ink. We're putting on text print paper. And this one does require, do you need the pillow for this one?
We do need the pillow.
It's in here.
I don't know.
Oh,
it's so small.
Yep, I have a mini pillow.
There we go. So we do need the pillow because the tiles, and light pressure, which Danielle is adjusting right now, because tiles
To the left.
can crack
Still quite
under pressure.
Under pressure. Okay, all right, that feels good. Actually, a little bit less, because
Just to be safe.
yeah, sublimation doesn't require a bunch of pressure. So the ink is going to release from the paper with light to medium pressure, so lessen your pressure so your tile doesn't crack.
And we're going to do this one with the back of the ceramic tile face up, and then we're going to cover with the nonstick sheet. This does take a little bit longer. This one will be about 5 minutes.
Okay, so let me just increase my time.
But in the end, when the magic happens, you will have a beautiful ceramic tile magnet.
And
So worth it.
I may need a glove for this one.
Okay. Is there a glove in that drawer?
So we're at 300 seconds, right? 5 minutes.
Sure.
5.
Yeah, 5 times 6. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Do you have one, yes or no?
No, I have
Okay.
something very weird though.
So just so we can kind of recap, we have the pillow, the paper, the tile, and then we're going to cover it with our nonstick sheet. And let that cook.
And
we're at 400
is
degrees.
Aw.
We were right there.
That's the magic number with sublimation. You'll see that majority of the items need to be done at 400, whether you're on a heat press or in the vacuum press.
Okay, so while that's waiting, because that's going to take 6 minutes, we're going to go ahead and decorate one of our mugs. So this one, these are going to be for my sisters. I have 2 sisters, and they both have a daughter and a son. So they picked designs for each side of the mug for their mommy. So
That's so cute.
my nephew picked baseball mom for my one sister. So we got this one all set up, and we are just going to kind of place it where we want it on this mug. And we're going to show you, the other ones do require layering, so we're going to show you how to layer it. But this one is just kind of like the finished product. It's got a 3 different colors of vinyl. And I think that that's good enough.
And this is the side and decorative vinyl that we're using here, the pressure applied with a squeegee.
And I, for me, I don't care the brand, I care for the color. So I have mixed up different vinyl, you know, some of it's Oracle, some of it's Caesar Easy PSV. So just kind of go with whatever color you like. And then just super simple, peel it right off. Done.
So cute.
So that's side 1. And then we're going to do the other side.
Deborah says she wished we were going to be at the Everything Embroidery Market in Biloxi in May.
Oh, that sounds fun.
We wish we were going to be there
fun
as well.
Okay, so this one is going to be just a couple layers. And whenever you do the layers, Bianca's going to zoom in.
Yep, I just was moving the side thing so I stopped making everybody dizzy.
Okay, so when I cut these, I cut these little squares at the very top. Those are my crop squares. Not really crop squares, but they're kind of allowing me to know where to line things up. So I do like to just kind of go this way with it. Just get the one square lined up. And the other one. You can do it different ways. You can, you know, you don't need to do it this way. You can always do, you know, once it's on the product itself. But if you want to do all the colors on one transfer, then this is the way to do it. And you see that popped up there, but that's okay because this other one, as long as I have, yeah, the one is good enough for me.
But if not, you could have laid it back down and squeezed it in and got
could
it back
have.
up.
If I didn't remove it and if I didn't remove it fast enough, I could have done that. And you see, I didn't adjust my cut depth, so that's why that happens. So in order to just kind of, and I don't need those anymore, so I can leave them on the paper. See, I came from the other side, and now it peeled off for me, so I'm just going to hold that down, so that way it doesn't stick to the rest of it like it was already sticking.
A very good how-to trick.
Mm-hmm.
I do that too when that happens to me. I'm like,
know.
oh, let's go the opposite way.
And it's going to be the other way. See, I did it on that one too. So, see, it kind of, I don't know if I can kind of maneuver it around since I'm all stuck, but hold and then peel, and it'll stay. But cut depth, super important.
Clearly.
All right, so my niece picked this one for her mommy. Mom, a title just above queen. Very cute saying. All right, and just kind of, whoop, this is massive. I did not really consider how big I was making my transfer tape.
Oh, and it looks like the magnet is almost done.
Okay. All right, so then this one, I am just gonna, you kind of just line it up where you think it should go. That looks good to me. Stick it down. Do one side, work your way to the other side so you don't get air bubbles and weirdness.
And the squeegee's also there to help get the
Yes.
whatever's left behind. That's so satisfying to me. I love squeegeeing.
The squeegee part.
I love it.
Yeah, it is. And the peeling sometimes.
Exactly. As long as it doesn't peel up after you, too.
Just to know that it's done is
Exactly.
very satisfying to me. So now she has both sides decorated. And I'm going to pop this up. Get my glove on.
It's very, very hot.
Yes, if you couldn't tell. I can find another glove if you want me to.
No, I'm good. Perfect.
This magnet was just sticking to the table. I wonder what's... Oh, because the drawers are underneath here.
And we know that we're good because all of our ink released where it was, so that's perfect. And we have a wonderful magnet. So once the magnet's cooled, that's when you can pop on the magnet backing.
Yep,
And that
you
comes
just
yep.
peel this off, and it has the adhesive right on the back. And you just want to strongly stick it on the back.
All right, and now we're gonna just do another side of the mug surface for this one, but we're gonna kind of do it from the beginning. So that way you can kind of see exactly how you go from cutter through completion. So we have these already cut, and we are just going to weed them.
Come back in.
Yeah. So this one is for my other sister, and her daughter picked out this design. I already pressed the one that her son picked out. And I believe this one's Caesar Easy PSV. Yeah.
I can tell the way it peels.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it
peels very easy off.
A very easy peel for the Caesar Easy PSV. Do we have any questions?
Nah, Nathan's still putting up links. I'm surprised he hasn't been blocked yet.
Yeah, he was able to do a lot today.
Mm-hmm. All right, so see how easy that was? And we're done. And then we'll just do the other one. This one was just hearts.
So, I like those colors.
And then you just take the rest off your finger. All right. And then you don't have to take this other part off, but I do because it's just in the way.
And for those who sublimate, let me just let you know, it definitely smells like sublimation in here.
Not that it's a bad smell.
No, but it smelled like coaster and cork, and then it smelled like
sublimation. It smells like projects and progress and magic.
So since these aren't since these aren't overlapping, it doesn't matter which one you do first, but I'm gonna just do the purple one. I stick it down on this side and then work my
oopsies.
Bring all the
get a little get a little over anxious there. Oh. Okay.
Yes, the squares are registration marks for alignment for layering.
And you can see, like, as I'm peeling it up, if they're getting stuck or not getting stuck to your tape, just press them back down, work from the other side, and you'll, come on, why? There we go. Wow. And you'll get it to come up. Then you go to your other one. Line up. I'm sorry, my bracelet is being obnoxious. Sorry if anybody can hear that noise.
I think it's only bothering you.
Okay, so you're gonna line this side up. One rectangle, two rectangles, and then squish it on down. And that's okay if that doesn't come up. We don't want those anyway.
What kind of clear transfer tape are we using today?
This one's the Oracle. I do like the Oracle tape over the other tape. It really is personal preference, but I like that it's not super tacky. It releases easy. I do prefer, my personal opinion, no lines on my tape because I don't set it up straight. So if I go and put the lines with the artwork on the project and my lines aren't even straight to begin with, then I'm already behind and I, get frustrated with my lines. So I prefer no lines.
But again,
I'm
personal preference.
I'm sure other people out there, can't live without the lines. But I do like we have about 4 different tapes. The Oracle tape, I feel like, is one of the less tackier tapes. So when I say less tacky, like you can put it down and peel it up, and the vinyl may not stick to it right away. But it's also really good if you mess up. Like as you're placing it down, you could peel it up without the vinyl being affected. The blue grid tape that we sell and the Caesar Easy PSV are more of a high-tack tape. So as you're putting it down, your vinyl really sticks to the tape. So you have to use a lot of pressure to release it from the tape. And then the other tape that we have is the red grid tape, which is not see-through at all like these two. It's a tape finish. It's kind of like a white finish to it. And that one I like to use for wine glasses or things that are really bubbly because I can kind of fold that tape and still press it down and have my letters sort of line up the way I want them to. But that is also a low tack tape as well.
Gail said the lines give you false positives.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes. All right, so this one I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of line up on my mug. That looks good to me. One side down, then the other. And, you know, again, other people don't squeegee. I prefer it. I feel like I get it down.
Yeah, when we did the terracotta pots, Jessie was just using her fingers, and it worked perfectly.
Yeah. Again, it's personal preference. It's what you like. I just like to know that it's on there.
It depends on, like, design size, too, because they were pretty tiny. Easy enough to just rub your fingers over them with some force.
And gorgeous.
It's very, very cute.
So, cute little Mother's Day project. And you know what? The other one that we didn't mention, the jewelry boxes. These are so nice. We've shown these before on Facebook Live, but we've never printed on them. But this is what you print on, only this part. And then this is a sticker with tape. So you peel that off, stick that on, and you have such a nice little jewelry box. Velvet on the inside.
Very
so
nice.
It is very pretty, and for a mom, that's gorgeous. All right. If we don't have any questions, I think that we are done with our Mother's Day special. Are we
That
done?
went very well.
All right. Well, thank you so much for watching, and you do have plenty of time for Mother's Day, so make sure you get your orders in. Just a quick, FYI, the Mother's Day transfers sell out super fast.
Absolutely.
So definitely get your orders in now. If any of them are showing back ordered, it only takes about 2 to 3 business days for us to get them in. So if you are running across that, kind of just give yourself a little extra leeway time. But still, 2 to 3 business days, you're still in plenty of time for Mother's Day. So thank you all for watching, and we will see you next week. Bye.